tell us about Isabel.
Yes.
Tell us about Isabel. First of all, what is this medium here?
It's oil on canvas.
That's hard. Oil is hard. Okay. Tell us about this.
It was based on a picture she had of her when she was younger, and she just took the picture and like made it grayscale, and she added this little dove here to like symbolize hope and like youth.
Oh, that's right. She was a cute kid, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tell her thank you very much. It's so very beautiful. And thank you for sharing this with us. Okay, let's get a picture. Here. I'm gonna get. Okay. Next up is
Alexis Craig? No, not here.
No, we got
Ava?
Lacey is here, right?
No, it's a teacher.
Oh. Lacey. Is it you, Lacey? Okay.
That's my teacher.
Oh, oh, Ava. Is Lacey here? But Ava is here. Who's on first? Okay. Ava's at the Dreyfus School of the Arts. That's a beautiful school. And what grade are you in?
11th grade.
You're 11th grade? Okay. And you're in the art department?
Visual
All right.
arts, yes.
The visual arts. All right. Tell everybody. Come on, make sure you're getting her. We got to get these stories on Facebook. Tell everybody what this is.
Yeah, so my painting is meant to depict like the transition from night into morning and just how people move when they sleep.
So transition from night into morning. I'm only repeating it because you have a very low voice.
Sorry.
And it's how people sleep. Now, guess who we have? Who was that a portrait of?
Oh,
What'd you say?
yourself?
Yeah, it's a self-portrait.
Self. Very interesting today. How many of you did self-portraits? So this is the second one. We started with the little cutie over there, right? Second one. I guess it's hard to get a model, so you use yourself, right? No, who wants to sit there and model for you? Nobody. Okay. Anyway, but this is, let me just get this medium. This is acrylic on canvas, and it's very, very beautiful, and it's very creative too.
Thank you.
So we thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Now this one's got a story. Let's go. Okay, so now this is Brisney, correct?
Yes.
You're also at the Dreyfus School.
Yes.
Do you know each other?
No.
You don't? Well, you should meet each other. You're both at the Dreyfus School. And you're in 11th grade also, right?
No.
Oh, you're in 10th. That's why. You know, the grades, they don't like to get together, the grades, do they? Okay. It's all right. My generation, the grades never talked either. Okay. So this is a very interesting piece. Tell everybody what it is and how you put it together.
So it was combined by 3 different images, all taken by phone. And
See what you can do with a phone? It's amazing.
and then I use Procreate for like the lighting, but as well Photoshop to like crop out the parts that I don't want to make it combine them together. And I use my sister as the model, so
And you notice only her back of her head.
And the first image was taken from a forest at Okehili Park.
Okay, that's the forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then transferring to black and white to add that mysterious sense, like where is that place, or kind of like wondering where it could be. The second image was like this on the side, that's like a building. That was actually taken from downtown, close to Dreyfus. It was next to the Starbucks, and I just loved how it like made the perspective of the view of the outside look, so I decided to take it. And last, my sister, it was in the same place with the forest at the Acrylic Park. It was an assignment I had to do, and she really wanted to be my model, so I let her be my model. And I decided to go with white because white tends to mean pure, innocent, and that's where the meaning where this piece I came up with is like sometimes our new generations tend to have to make decisions for the future, and sometimes it could be scary to take that step because we we have to be responsible. Sometimes we have to go for that impact, and so it's a way to create and saying like to go for, to be brave, and sometimes if something goes wrong, we just gotta find the solution to be able to make that up for it. And
That's terrific. So this is called What Lies Into the Unknown. Now, you know what's so amazing to me is this, you know, as we go through this, I take lots of pictures, but no thought goes into it at all. But it's, I mean, but it's quite amazing. Even here, who doesn't have a restless night, right? And if all of a sudden it's on canvas. So very, very nice. Thank you for sharing that with us. Beautiful. All right. Now we're going to go to the tropics. Here we go. Or maybe the zoo. So this is called a green macaw in the tropics.
Yes.
And you are Esther?
Yeah, Esther.
Esther, and you're in Alexander. Oh, you must know each other then, right?
Yeah. I know.
Good, okay, okay. Tell us about this.
So I've been like in Lake Worth the majority of my life. So capturing something that's like local and like a local animal, especially like the macaw, is really important to me because I love taking pictures of animals. And like this bird really stood out to me because of like the colors, and you can see that it goes from like a green to a blue, and like
Yeah.
I enhanced the color a little bit. But
You did? How do you do that?
so you go onto Photoshop and then you add like a little color filter to it.
You know, I gotta learn how to do this Photoshop because that's amazing. Okay, so
Yeah.
wow.
So-
Isn't that something?
Yeah, but the blue isn't really edited, so the blue's like that's its natural color, which is really cool and pretty. And yeah, I just really like this picture because
And this is at the zoo.
yeah, it's at the Palm Beach Zoo.
Okay.
So it captures something local and like the conservation method, which is really important to me because the zoo's always been important. I've been going there since I've been here in Lake Worth. so-
Anyone here been to the zoo? You gotta go. Okay. So, what you do other animals too?
Yeah.
What other animals have you done?
I've done otters, which are my favorite animal right now. I've also done flamingos.
You get them all at the zoo? You go to the zoo?
Yeah, I go to zoos, like other wetlands, like the Everglades and like Wakanachi, and like all the.
That's
natural
great. So
ones.
you're really combining hobbies, you know,
Yeah.
nature and art. Very beautiful, very nice. Let's okay. Let's Boynton Beach High School, and this is called Stop, and there's a reason for it.
Yeah. So I inspire women violence. Years ago, my mom used to have violence from my dad. It was long ago, and that's why I represent this. The white hand represents the man, and how we can be reflected of that. How we can go over that. We can look ourselves in the mirror and say, you know what, I start with this. I love myself. That's why I did this, to represent my family. I used to do portraits of myself and also do art for my family because I want to represent them, how they feel. So I get inspired in this too in my school, which we got assignment of violence, and I just think about my mom and see how she get over that and how we can go over that. So
And the P.S. Her mom. Tell everybody about your mom now.
she's good. She's married. She got a kid. I got a little brother. She's happy now.
That's nice. Well, this is very, very thoughtful. Thank you for bringing that story to us. Very nice. Okay. Wow, that was heavy. Okay, I think the next artist who is here has done Afro Flowers. Where's my artist for Afro Flowers? All right. Okay, you're gonna use okay. So this is Diana, oil pastel, Lake Worth High School, grade 11, and you're gonna help. She's going to explain what's behind this.
Explica qué hay detrás de esa imagen.
Es acerca como que de la historia de los afroamericanos y
That is about the story of our American people.
Okay. Very, very simple. Because I remember we talked before. This is the story of African American people. So you can see beautiful, beautiful woman here. Very with a colorful. Now, is that her hat or those flowers around her?
Dice que sí, porque te quieras volver la flor que está en la cara.
I think that's flowers in her hair.
Como flores. Exacto.
Yes, okay. All right, so, now oil pastel, you were explaining it to me. Have her explain what oil pastel is. What is it?
El oil pastel, la pintura. Oil pastel, ¿qué es?
Son como crayolas
It's-
con aceite.
They're like crayons with oil.
They're like crayons with oil. Keep those away from my grandchildren, okay? But anyway, you did a beautiful job, really very, isn't this beautiful? Makes you smile. Very nice, thank you. All right, this is, we got sneakers. This is called After School by Thalia, Pinecrest, grade 11. This is also quite amazing. Okay, it's so interesting how everybody used a different art medium today. Tell everybody about this.
So this is a digital.
Can you talk a little louder?
Yeah. So this is a digital drawing that I've done for my APR portfolio this year. I'm a junior, and it's a close-up study of shoes and how these are basically. My AP portfolio was the theme of home, and I chose to do shoes as a unique perspective of home because they're what I live my life in every day. And I wanted to focus on the technical details of drawing, like the stitching and the laces and reflection, to create something realistic.
This is so interesting how all of a sudden how sneakers become so meaningful, right? This is called After School. Are those your sneakers?
Yes.
Okay. She gets home, she takes off her sneakers, and then she draws them on was it on an iPad?
Yes, with a stylus.
With a stylus. That's amazing. So it really is amazing the technology today, but you still had to have the art. So you could have done the same thing with a pencil or a chalk, but now you can do it on the iPad. I gotta learn how to do that. That's really terrific, Sally. Have you done a lot of these?
Yeah, so I have done some digital artworks, and I also do some watercolor, and I mostly do still lifes, and then I've also done some works inspired by nature.
All right, so she does all kinds of, mostly objects, right?
Yeah.
She couldn't get a real model. She got her sneakers. Very beautiful pair of sneakers. Thank you so much. That's really nice. Wow, okay. Now we have, let's see what we got here. Komari? Did I say the name right? I didn't? Well, how do you say it? Kimari. Better? Yeah. Okay. This is another oil pastel, Lake Worth High, grade 12. And Brent, where's the teacher is here. And I meant to introduce, I gotta get back to the other teacher in a second. Brent, everybody see Brent. He brought some beautiful art with him today. Thank you. All right, this is Malcolm X. Probably, I'm looking at this generation. Nobody in this room probably remember. A few people have gray hair. Most people have no idea who Malcolm X was, right? But tell us, ask her what inspired her to put him.
¿Qué te inspiró a hacerlo? La pose que tenía y lo que reflejaba. Well, she said it inspired her, the pose that he had, and what he reflects on his look.
Okay, so this is interesting. What inspired her, she saw a photo of him, and it was just his face that inspired her, is the look. She doesn't know anything. Does she know anything about his politics?
¿Sabes algo de su política?
She doesn't know anything about his politics, but I will tell you this. That's a good reflection of him. Very good job.
Una buena reflexión de él.
All right, thank you very much. All right, this is Shania. Shania? Oh, like Shania Twain?
Yeah.
All right. Shania is in 11th grade at Boynton Beach High School. And tell us, she looks angry, doesn't she, or nervous? Tell us, not you. Tell us, this is acrylic. All right, tell everybody about this.
This is an art for this person that is really anxious.
I'm gonna have, can you hear her? This is art. I feel like I'm an interpreter.
Yeah.
Talk loud.
It's about a person who's feeling anxious and thinking too much about it. And the expression is the hair to show how anxious she is and nervous. And she just thinks too much about it.
She's got anxious hair, very anxious
No,
hair.
it shows
She's
the
anxious in her
expression.
hair. Oh, got it, okay.
Yeah, it shows the
And
expression.
her eyes, yeah, and the color, tell everyone, why did you pick the color red there?
The reason I chose the color red, sometimes it shows the expression of anxiousness and anger. So I wanted to put that for the background.
Well, I believe you did a really good job there, because you can really tell looking at this, right? This is one very anxious, nervous, angry, maybe upset. She looks upset. You really captured those emotions very well. Very, very good. It's overwhelming. Very nice. All right. Okay, now this is sisterhood. Okay, come on, sisterhood. And then Marissa?
Yes.
Marissa, and you also, well, we got Dreyfus schools in the house today. And Marissa, this is golden media transfer. I don't even know what that means,
Yeah.
but you're gonna explain this.
So
Loud.
this is a self-portrait.
Another self-portrait, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Free model,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And it is a polydiptic of golden medium transfers. So there are 4 images here. And they're actually stills from a light projection short film that I did for my senior piece. So it's like me, and then there's 2 of me, and then there's 4 of me, and then there's 7 of me. And it's based off of a poem that I wrote about the beauty of femininity, which is what I did for my young arts portfolio this year. And for my AP portfolio last year, I did masculinity. So I just sort of like flipped it around and did this.
What, I have no clue what you did.
Do you want to hear
But it's
about it?
yeah, I
can
wanna,
tell you.
it's amazing.
So,
So you have a picture of you? Or someone else took the picture of you?
I took the picture
How did you take your own
with
picture?
a timer on a digital camera.
A regular camera, or what?
Like a Canon EOS.
Okay, whatever, okay. So you took your own picture and you had different expressions.
Yeah.
Were you the director?
Yes.
You were, okay. All right, then what?
So I took the pictures, I edited them on Photoshop to get it to look clean and really look like there are 7 of me in one space. And then I printed the pictures out on regular printer paper, coated the ink with golden medium transfer. It's a sort of like glue substance. And then I coated watercolor paper with the same. I put them together, I glued the ink, and then you have to rub the paper off with water, leaving just the layer of ink, which is why you see like white fibers on the actual print, because that's the paper from the opposite side.
Wow.
It sounds amazing. I have no idea what you did. It's quite, one day I want to see how you did this.
Yeah, because you can do them on physical objects as well, like pottery
Okay.
and.
All right, anyway, everybody learned something new. See what you can do today? It's amazing, isn't it? Beautiful job, thank you so much.